Alright, we're back. We just brought the ship in over at No Man's Wharf. We're just here to dump some levels. Where'd you go? Here she is. Dump some levels real quick, and then we're going to run back over there and see what that's all about.
Seek soul, seek
We got some people in chat.
That is the only way.
You killed the boss. How did it soft lock your game? You killed the boss before I could reach it. You couldn't progress. Just an empty boss room. Oh. Oh wow. Wow, that's unfortunate. So we're up to 20. I'm trying to get my ADP. I'm trying to get AGL up to 99. That's what someone in chat was nice enough to let me know that 99 is good for PvE, and I'm gonna believe them because I don't know a damn thing about this game. I'm learning though. Yeah, sometimes it's so bad that all you can do is just be like, well, you know, bravo, good job. Do I have any souls? I really don't want to use my boss souls. Do you know? Do you know? Anyone in chat know how far along in the game before you can do anything with boss souls? Because I thought initially it was going to be the secondary blacksmith. I cannot remember his name. I need to use effigy real quick. Not going to swap my armor yet. Yeah, we're just going to run back over here and see what we get. If you're watching this, this should be episode 15 at this point. I believe so. If you're watching this on YouTube. And I'm definitely looking for. So I'm trying to finish up. This is where this guy comes. I've noticed this. If you've beaten the Ruined Sentinels, you're right there. The first guy who can use them is in the Lost Bastille. Oh, the guy that's petrified, the guy from the Happy Souls cartoon that they stuff a turd in his mouth. Is that who you're talking about? Come on. Hey, 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 hey! Man. Want to die? Read chat. Happens every day. The other NPCs in the area you can go through from here. Start the game. Okay. Okay. Yeah, he's hanging out because he can't get through the statue. Okay. Okay. Cool. Ow. All right. Let me get over here before. The archers in this area. Those arrows got little motors on them, dude. They'll hit you from clear across the map. He's not giving up. He's not giving up at all. Right in the back. Man, this is awesome. I've never. I mean, when have you ever seen like a ship in a Souls game? I really. Maybe I'm just a child. Okay, there's a lot of these guys. There's a whole lot of these guys. We're gonna back up a little bit. We're gonna get an angle on them here because I don't want to. That's two down. Well. Nope. Yep. All right. One more. Good old poke. The good old poke. Alright, well. They are very good in this game. Very skilled at hiding enemies where you cannot see them. And then they just bum rush your ass. Oh, it's this guy. Well, that's cool. No, I'm nerding out a little bit, but I just can't get over how cool this is. I don't know why I like it so much. I just do. I want to like it because I want to, and I do. This is the fake chest, and this is a fake chest. Okay. I mean, it's all fun and games right now, but I know I'm about to walk into something terrible. Yeah, I was wondering about the big pit in Majula. Yeah. I really like it so far. I know that, you know, I'm completely aware, you know, there's 10-hour videos on YouTube about how this is the worst game ever made. And there's 10-hour videos on YouTube about how this is the best game in the Soul series. And, you know, whenever I see that, it tends to be, it's usually a good sign. Yeah, I mean, I can definitely see why it's polarizing. All right, we're gonna run in here. I mean, it's the other thing about DS1 and DS2, and I mentioned this before, is when you see a fog door, you really don't know all the time. I mean, some of them are obvious, but you know, in DS3, if you see a fog door, it's a boss. Like you just know it's in Elden Ring. Typically, I could be wrong, but typically, if you see a fog door, there's a boss in there that you're gonna have to fight. But in this game, it might just be a hallway. So you never know for sure, and this is a boss. Alright, what's this guy? We fought one of these guys. I mean, they're nice enough to put a pole in here. I'm trying to see what he does. And I'm doing good damage. Oh, I'm not in... There we go. You gotta be in power stance. Ow. Can't believe that didn't hit me. Or that. Or that. Okay. Flexile Century Soul. Interesting name for that chap. Double check this room. Yeah, Sarge saying he understands why it's polarizing. Yeah, you either love it or you hate it. It's the water rising, or is it just me? Yeah, and you know, I'm a bit older. I'm Nintendo generation, Gen X, and so hard games or even games with a little bit of jank in them is really not. This is not throwing. One of the reasons after I started playing video games again that I gravitated towards Souls games is, you know, I grew up on Pyromancy Flame. Oh, okay, Pyromancy Fireball. So I wonder if because like in Dark Souls 1, Pyromancy just scales with the Pyromancy Flame. You don't need to how do you equip? We have to do that at okay, there it is. Alright. Well, I'll check that out when I go back to Majula. But you know, I grew up playing like Ghosts and Goblins, Mike Tyson's Punch Out. And so even like boss run backs, even though I may be what's this? Oh, I keep doing this. Oh, it does. The water does rise in that boss fight. Ah. You totally get to go for a boat ride. I'm liking this game more as I go. I love that. That's killer. Okay, so yeah, I found this area and I was like, what do you do to get... That's really cool. Okay, so this is coming into the area from the back side, but I've already been here. I made it to here when I was going through the Lost Bastille, but there's stuff in the Lost Bastille that I couldn't get in. There's like locked doors and stuff I couldn't get into. There's also an item up there. I have no idea how to get it. I'm assuming there's a secret wall in here somewhere. Oh, I didn't know how to get in the bird's nest. I just saw the bird's nest and hit examine. But okay, so normally you would come through there. Okay, so normally, okay, that makes sense. I think I went to the Lost Bastille before I was supposed to. Because when I went to Hyde's Tower of Flame... Okay, I gotcha. That's the real path. When I went into Hyde's Tower of Flame, I was doing way more damage, I think, than I was intended to, and the Lost Bastille was definitely more difficult. Now that could just be the area, I don't know, but so I'm gonna go back up here and check something real quick, because this was down there's a bonfire up here for one, and I want to use these. So I don't know how to get that. Can't get out of here. But yeah, what I was saying is just growing up on games like that, because, you know, you play Mike Tyson's, something like Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, for instance. You play that game now, and it's tough. You realize, like, you get to Mike Tyson, he'll basically two-shot you, three-shot you, and that's fine. If you're playing on the emulator, you know, you've got the S and the L button. It's all yours. But you're playing as a kid on Nintendo, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, you work your way all the way to Mike Tyson, and the fight starts, and he's just like, blip, blap, and you're done. And you don't just fight him again. You get set back to the previous circuit. So, it was a real chore to get through some of those games. Even games like, you know, games like Double Dragon, which is one of my favorite games of that era. It's not a really difficult game, but there's a level in that game where you have to jump, and jumping in that game was absolutely miserable. And you could make it to that level, which is pretty far in the game, with all your lives, and lose all of them in 30 seconds trying to make janky, ridiculous jumps, and you start it over. And there's a part of me that loves that, even though it's frustrating. Alright, we can get up to 98 there. I think I'm going to go to 21. I'm going to go ahead and put Vigor to 30. I'm going to leave Vigor at 30 for a little while, I think. We're not doing too bad, I don't feel. Like, I'm not, you know, I'm fairly consistently 2 or 3 attempting bosses. Yeah, it does at times. You know, so that's why, even though I know that the runbacks in this game, some of them have been pretty frustrating. I don't mind it that much, but I'm a pretty patient person in general, so I don't excite easily. All right, what do I do now? So that's the ship. We went through there. We got do I have I need another fragrant branch. That's what I need. I don't have one. I'm gonna go back and talk to what's the guy's name? I don't remember his name, but whatever. Check and see. Lost Bastille. Where is it? It's this one. See what we can do with maybe a boss weapon. Yeah, with the early Nintendo games, you really, man, this is just kind of a, you know, you had to get better That was the only way to get through it. And you know, I remember playing, like, me and my cousin, Ronnie, we were playing Iron Tank. I don't know if you ever played Iron Tank. It was an NES game. It was a good game. It was a long game for an NES game. And it was very difficult. Let's see what this guy's got. It was such an issue that we played one night for hours. We were at the end of the game. And his dad came in and said, "Time for bed." And he just hit the power button on the damn Nintendo. And little Ronnie talked about killing his dad for 3 days. He was so upset about it. It's understandable. Like, it was just like, there's no saving. You just start from the beginning. All right. So trade. Okay, here we go. You know, his dad had no idea. He's like, "It's just a video game." No, not at that point. Not 3 hours into Iron Tank, it ain't. What do we got here? Arc sword. I'm really a straight sword kind of person. What is this? Pursuer's Ultra. I already have that. Giant stone axe. Barbed club. Dragon Rider's halberd. Yeah, I don't. Halberd moveset. Dragon Rider twin blade. That could be interesting. Dragon Rider bow. 20 strength. It's pretty beefy. Requires B scaling, strength. Dragon Rider great shield. I might eat these souls. I don't know if warp sword. I don't see myself using any of these. Really? I generally like to keep things simple. My favorite weapon in Elden Ring is the Noble Slender Sword. I have farmed it on every character I have. I love a good straight sword with a poke. Maybe the arc sword. No, I think I'm gonna. What's the deal with you, buddy?
Magnificence of my spells does not deter you.
What are you, some kind of asshole? All right. Let's where to go to now? I guess I could. So we went. Yeah. I'm just going to mention this. You can always tell with FromSoft NPCs, the more you want to kill an NPC, the more you probably shouldn't kill that NPC. In almost every case. They're trying to make you do that. And you don't need to do it. Let's see here. Let's just take a minute. Alright, well, this is kind of haphazard episode. There was something I forgot about here in the Crest Farm Retreat. There was like I swear I remember seeing a staircase. My potions would kill a dragon, let alone. I'm just gonna run over here real quick because there's also an item up there to the right. I have no idea how to get it. I may as well go back and get the there's an item right there I didn't get. See? Soul of Lost Undead. They're gonna come in here and box me in. I just want to check this real quick because I'm pretty sure that's another thing that's taking some getting used to. Yeah, the twin blade. I might go back and get that. Sinner's Rise. I did. So I beat the Lost Sinner. God, I'm an idiot. It's the ladder I came up on. I did want to look over here though. My memory is betraying me right now. It's like, no, there's a ladder that goes down in there. I came up that ladder. I guess maybe you can jump over there. I don't see how to get that item. There's no way I don't die from fall damage if I jump over there. This is not even... Maybe you can get to this area from another way. Maybe. Yeah, no, that's... That's a good point. I totally should do that. So I'm gonna run back. I'll grab the cat ring. Well, no, when I went through the Sinner's Rise, wrong way. I don't know if maybe I didn't fight everyone there. Man, I probably. Let me run back to Majula real quick. I need to. There was a couple areas in the Lost Bastille that I just wasn't able to get into. I couldn't figure out. Now, one of them I know there's a secret door there, so I'm gonna go there here in a second. I want to grab the cat ring, and maybe I'll drop down this hole. But I'm gonna run back and get that. It was no, it was over here. It wasn't over here. It was over here. Okay, maybe that's not where I'm thinking, because I I fought the I think it was a Lost Sinner.
No, you do have a rather type.
Well, the hole contains the only coven I've ever done. Okay. Ring of the Evil Eye Absorb. That's probably interesting ring. Easier to be detected. Okay, this is 13.
Nothing.
So I need to. No, nope. Something suited me. Something suited me. Well, let's see here. I'll use this. Soul Last Giant. I'll use this. Can't remember how much it was now.
Oh.
Okay, cool. Alright, we'll grab that. But first, I'm gonna run back. I'm gonna see if I can get the item that was in the Ruined Sentinels fight. I didn't fool around with it much. That's what I was talking about. Okay. Yeah, no, I can get that twin blade. I may grab that because that was the only one when I was looking through them, and I was like maybe. So back over here, and I don't think I need souls for this, but I am going to grab that twin blade. I'd like to see the moveset on it. I did use the twin blade a little bit in Elden Ring at one point. There's a lot of great weapons in Elden Ring. I just did a playthrough with Death's Poker, and that weapon, especially if you're trying to farm armor sets. I built a character about a month ago, just getting all the items in the game, just preparing for the DLC. If you're farming, Death's Poker is a fantastic weapon to use. That was trade. Dragon Rider Twin Blade. Yeah, I'm gonna grab this because I want to see what the moveset is on it. Real quick, I'm gonna run back over to the. Okay, buddy. Rude. I think you two from here. Just run. Wasn't there a dude here before? Where did he go? That one's still here. Still got him. Yeah, he's hit me with Shakespearean insults every time I walk in there. I still can't believe I walked out of this door. I opened that door, and I was like, haha, nice try. And then, not a minute later, I ran straight out of it. Oh, well that, my friend, is very good information. I did not know that. Wow. A little here. Yeah, so, because when I was in here, so when I was in here, I did not know that you had to hit X to open a frickin' secret doors. I just did not know that. What is outside? Someone in chat was nice enough to illuminate me on that. Nice. Hush. Alright, was that a spell? Yeah. And the description is hush. Is that some sort of like... Is that like, silence or... Oh, it's 3 Homer bones. Available for some areas later in the game. Through walls and DS2. Yeah. I mean, to be honest with you, I prefer the X. Does that make you look like an idiot more than running through a game, just beating on everything? X is a lot more discreet. You can do it without anyone really knowing you're doing it. Probably use one of these Homer bones. Or maybe, I don't mind some help on this, but there's an area that I could not get to in here. There's a guy, he's right there. Yeah, no, it's definitely faster. You can just walk along and hit X. It makes more sense. You know, in Elden Ring, you're just like doing this everywhere. We'll see the area here. You can kind of see it. That's also still gonna take some getting used to. It's like it's up here. I'm just doing this because I'm about out of time for this episode. I'll move on to the next one here. This guy blew me up the first time because when I walked in here, I was standing right here, just like this. Did not see him. Still not sure what this is. It's just bones. The door. I think it's this way. It's up here, I think. What's that? Kill this guy. In here? This cage? There was something in there. Maybe, I mean, I dropped down there. Let me go back up there and drop down again. So that's weird. You can walk slowly while you're using a life gem, but not while you're using Estus Flask. Do you have to hit this or something? I want to fall off trying to do this. No? don't have to drop. Get into the cage. Down here. I came down here. Oh, weird. That was weird because you don't hit X or anything. You just kind of just get you. Very Bloodborne. Okay. Yeah, this... Is this it? Yeah, it's down there. I can't get down there. I don't know where... Oh my god. Where is he? He's up there. Dark Spirit Forlorn. I only have 2,500 souls on me. Uno momento. Oh, I got them all chasing me now. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, it's right down there. I can't... I have been all through here. That guy had taken pot shots at me. Yeah, so I've... Alright. He has to die. He has to die now. I don't make the rules. I also did not know for the longest time that... Because I was getting... Oh, you can... Okay. Huh. That's weird. Well, buddy, are you gonna... What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, it... I knocked him back. Yeah, you get a pretty good look at it over here. There's like a... There's like an item... I don't know. But I think I've cleared all the bosses in here. I'm going to keep playing, though. What I'm going to do now is... I'm going to go back to Majula. I'm going to put a small YouTube cut in this. And then I'm going to try and jump down that pit. I don't have another... fragrant branch of yore. So I'm kind of blocked off, and I'm starting to worry that maybe I shouldn't have used one at some point or another. I'm going to spend this real quick. It's 10,000 souls here. Let's bring ADP up one more. I just want to get AGL to... I'm going by the recommendation of a very kind and generous person in chat. Bear seek list. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, what we're gonna do is, does this NPC restock anything? No, they do not restock Fragrant Branch. So I'm gonna have to find another one. right now, the only place I can think of to go, I went all through that way. I did Hyde's Tower of Flame and No Man's Wharf. Took the ship back to the Lost Bastille. What else? So yeah, I'm gonna drop down this this hole in the ground. It should probably. Back down the path. Okay. Alright, thanks. Yeah, this kind of stuff, you know. Again, this is my first ever playthrough of Dark Souls 2. There's. Oh, okay. Nice. NPC down here. Well, hello.
Oh, hello there. An honor to see you again. This room is not as it seems. There are two, not one pathways leading out. And only this lovely thing reveals the other path. And this, you lovely thing, only runs
Well.
on miracles. Shall I provide you with one?
Please. Let's have it. Okay, so they can move path. I already have one of those. What's this? Increases faith. That can be handy. You got a bunch of stuff here. There was one, this one. Am I assuming right that this is, and thanks. Yeah, that's good to know. I can't soft lock. That's, that's relief. Am I correct in assuming that this is, basically like a Homeward Bone spell? I'm assuming that's what it is. Homeward. I might actually grab that. It's 18 faith. I am ye of little faith at the moment. 6 faith. How much faith does the ring give you? Okay, cool. Yeah. I use Homeward Bones a lot too because it's just convenient, especially if I'm streaming, I'm posting stuff to YouTube. I don't want a bunch of just me wandering around running back. 28,000 is a little steep. I feel gouged. A little offended by that price. Can't buy that right now. I can go ahead and grab. I have have everything I need. I'll grab this because I can't remember the name of the spell, but in Demon Souls I always grab the return. I can't remember the name of the spell, but it's basically a Homer Bone. It's super handy to have. Okay, so let's move path. Insufficient souls. How much does it cost?
No
Well,
need
we
for
can fix that.
the
We can.
gods.
Hang on. We can fix that. Let's what was this? Dragon Slayer Soul. I'm not gonna use any of these. I'll keep that one. We'll use this. Well, that was less souls than I thought it was gonna be. Well, let's see. I don't know how much this costs.
Just speak up. That's why
Oh, 2,000. It told me. I wasn't paying attention. All right.
Go ahead then.
Excellent.
May the
I'm
power of
not
miracles
gonna stop
be
playing yet. I'm gonna put a
Offer
little
yourselves.
YouTube cut here. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're an absolute champ. Give me a comment, like, subscribe. Every little bit helps. Just getting started. Brand new channels. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and I'm finally, I was like, well, I need a capture card. I need to get this. I need to get that. Sometimes just do it. Just start with whatever you got. If you enjoy it, you really can't go wrong. And I'm having a lot of fun. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about DS2. I love the game so far. It's a Souls game. It's a first time playthrough of a Souls game, and you only get so many of those. So, again, appreciate the view, and hopefully I'll see you next time.